Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm taking you around the highlights of Santiago, and I have actually split this into two parts because there's just so much to see. And in this part 1 video, we are having an easy and beautiful day to explore the city.
Cuando ya no existía el control de España, en lugar de... Magnolia tree, exactly. Santiago chips. One, yes. Work.
Sí, pero no queda fácil.
Ya no.
Después terminamos como en un bar.